Here back with a live stream here.
Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
I'm actually going to make sure we are indeed live because so far I'm not seeing us okay, yes we are coming up here. I'm just going to listen to the audio real quick.
Good time to work on my suit in private.
I'm actually going to make sure we are indeed live because so far I'm not seeing us okay, yes we are live. And I'm sorry if the audio is coming through twice. I got to drop down the audio just a little bit here. Okay. Alright. Everything should be good here. Let's get on with this here. And we do have a viewer. Hello, whoever's watching. Thank you so much for joining in the live stream. Like I always say / do, I will be taking your guys' questions. This live stream may end up being a little longer than my normal live streams are. So, if that does end up happening, then you know what happened. I'm just warning you guys now, because there is a high chance of that. And today I just have a little more free time than I usually do, so I'll probably be live streaming a decent amount of this Spider-Man Remastered. Who knows? We might as well, honestly, do Miles Morales if the demand is there. We might just do it. So, thank you to whoever subscribed too, because from yesterday to today, we did gain a sub, and I just want to thank whoever that mystery man or woman is. I want to thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me, every single one of you guys, and honestly, I really like the fact that I can come on here and do this and know that people will actually watch. It's really fun for me. And honestly, I know I'm not like a pro streamer or anything, but I'm not even trying to be. We're just trying to have fun. And I'm just going to stream with you guys pretty much like 100% of this game here. Basically, we're going to do it together. As someone who's never 100% of the game, I'm actually pretty excited for this. So now we're heading off to the locale. And did you guys see my video today on the Nintendo Switch update? Video did pretty decently. I saw it got some decent views. Let me actually check. What was the views that it ultimately got getting here? It's currently sitting at 18 views, so I want to thank you guys all so much for that. 18 views is pretty good for the amount of time it's been up, at least on this channel. I know for some channels you get 18 views in literally half a second. But for this channel, 18 views in the amount of time it's been up, a little more than decent. I'd say that's better than usual. So I want to thank you guys for that. So we're almost there. Actually, we're not really that close, though. That's the thing. We're really not. And I will be live streaming Nintendo coverage pretty soon here. It's just right now I have no way to do it. Because the fact my capture card kind of sucks. And you might say, oh, Jimmy, just do it anyways. We'll still watch. And I know a lot of you guys still would watch, but there's two things, okay? Number one, my capture card's not that great. As you guys can see, even in my video I posted today, the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity video that's playing in the background, as you guys can tell, the quality it's not that great. And because of that, I don't really want to live stream it. I know that it's not really noticeable in video, but in motion you'll see that the capture card drops frames. I literally use that select little bit of footage in like every Nintendo video lately just because of how well it turned out with my capture card. Usually they turn out a lot worse than that. So let's go in here. Alright, so he's just fixing up his hair and everything. Let's go this way here. And I'm really excited to get through this game. I know there's some people who don't like the game. There's some people who do like the game. Oh, wait, we gotta go right here. Press the triangle button on the PlayStation 5 DualSense, and we'll make our way into it. Octavius Industries.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work.
Time to sneak in some spider work. Alright, let's do it.
Parker! Dr. Octavius, what you got there?
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
Oh no. Oh no.
Of course. It's you. I don't know what
Oh,
you're...
come on, Parker, it's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you told me sooner.
I wanted to. But I was afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh. Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. Well, I'll leave you to it.
What a nice guy. I was worried he was going to turn us in. But it turns out he's not turning us in. So that's good. Check your email, Otto. I'm not really sure what happened there.
Check your email.
Check what?
Hope this isn't how Doc fires me.
Peter, the revelation of your second job as Spider-Man suit crafter, is that the right term? Is a reminder of the good man and partner you are. No matter how hard you work, you still find time to help others. I hope you don't mind, but I noticed the suit was a bit damaged, and I took the liberty of sketching up some of my own improvements. Attached are a few ideas I had on how you could enhance his suit and help protect Spider-Man, who does so much for this city.
That was nice of him.
White spider, huh?
Okay, hold X to craft an advanced suit. Oh, wow, this is way nicer. I like the look of this a lot more.
That should do it.
Well, thank you, Otto. Yeah, look at that suit. That is a sweet suit. I like it a lot more.
Excuse me, late for work.
Yep, that's Spider-Man for you right there.
Coming through.
Whoa, that was like crazy. See, everyone's saying looking good Spider-Man. Because we've never looked this good. This is a sweet costume. I'm really hyped.
Same old me.
Alright, hold R2 to swing. Yeah, I know how to swing. Yeah, I like this. Use the DLC tab in the touchpad menu. Okay, so we gotta go over here. This is our next checkpoint we gotta reach. And I wonder how long this game is, because I heard Miles Morales
Spider-Man
is the smaller game here.
Men are keeping his rackets running. Construction sites.
But I don't know by how
When he was
much.
arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the location. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it. I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
Did you guys hear that the Nintendo Switch dock actually got canceled? I thought that was crazy.
Yuri, I'm at a Fisk
I'll explain it in a
construction
second.
site.
I'm just trying to hear
There's
this.
a lot of guys here who aren't exactly constructing.
What are they doing?
I'm gonna go find out. Huh. Just got a text from Doc. Looks like he attached an idea for a Spidey gadget. Man, does he ever stop inventing? Wow.
Perfect.
This looks like it could work.
Let's see. Can't read this.
Awesome. Doc would be proud.
Can't believe Spider-Man won. It ain't over. It's over. I saw something.
Alright, let's get down here. Let's start attacking these guys here. So, I'm going to get back to what I was saying earlier here. So, basically, what we're dealing with here, if you didn't know this, is the Nintendo Switch dock actually got discontinued. And I'm contemplating on making a video on this. I was going to, but if there's no real Nintendo news tomorrow, I probably will talk about it. although I might not. It's just going to depend ultimately if there's something more important to talk about, because I do deem this pretty serious, and you guys do love my Nintendo Switch Pro videos. The views always soar in, so I know you guys actually like them, which is important to me too. When I'm creating content, I don't want to create content that only I like. I want to create content that I like, but not content that I only like. And that's the thing I think that a lot of YouTubers do. They just create content that they want to watch, not so much what their fan base wants to watch. And I don't really consider you guys my fans per se. I just think of you guys as, you know, my friends who follow me while I'm on this journey to supply you guys all with gaming news and different things. I think it's really nice of you guys to subscribe to the channel, obviously, because it helps me do what I have to do here. Because obviously, like I said, the only thing I'm trying to get out of this channel, I'm not trying to make any serious kind of cash here. Obviously, that would be great if something like that happened. I mean, I'm not going to be complaining. But under the same token, I'm not really trying to. What my mission is here is just pay for my video editor, Premiere Pro. $20 a month. I wish I could just pay that off, because to not have to worry about that and to put that $20 into something else would be nice. But ultimately, if I have to pay for it for the next 6 months until we get enough, you know, followers on this channel and subscribers to where my monetization is actually happening, who knows? I'll try not to bombard you guys with ads when I do get monetization. I'll try. I mean, I don't know how YouTube's going to set me up. They may just make it to where it's like that. I know a lot of you guys do talk about you like how my videos are on-demand video and you don't have to worry about ads and you don't have to worry about that stuff. And I like that too, because I like to watch channels that don't focus so much on the fact that, yes, you can make money on the YouTube platform. I get that. But under the same token, I put a lot of money into this YouTube channel. So for me, it would be nice to get a little kickback here. I'm not going to probably start a Patreon or anything until later on. I mean, I might, if we do get like a lot of subscribers and stuff, I probably will do one. But for right now, plus the only thing I think I would even do if I did have a Patreon is I would probably just interact with you guys and stuff like that. So I think you guys would really like my Patreon idea. My Patreon ideas, I'm not going to get into all they are, because who knows, we may never even end up getting to that point. My channel never takes off. I'm not going to pretend like I have a fan base or following. You know, I'm not going to pretend like I have a following. If I don't have a following, I'm not going to make a Patreon for one person to subscribe to. I mean, it would be nice, you know, to make a couple bucks every month or so off Patreon, because truly to pay that $20 off of my Premiere Pro video editor is all I'm really trying to do. And honestly, I just think it's really fun to come on here on these streams with you guys every night or every couple nights, and we could just have a talk, and it would be fun. So I will be taking your questions. Seemed to be a lot more questions yesterday. Maybe I should start streaming at that time instead of this time. We only have one viewer currently, so I'm starting to see you guys do definitely like me to do it at a different time than this, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys are just all busy. I don't know, because last time we only had like 4 viewers, so really we're not doing too much worse, but we're definitely doing a little worse here. But like I said, I don't really care. I just think this is fun for me to get on here and talk to you guys when there's really nobody to talk to. Yes, it's a little less fun, but I also do this because I'm also just enjoying the game. I've never beat this game before, and because of that, I'm actually having a lot of fun sitting around playing it, because this is one of the games that obviously comes with the PS5, so I want to be able to beat it. Because I do love the gameplay mechanics of these Spider-Man games. I think they're really great games. And I'm not exactly sure what I'll play next with you guys. Demon Souls are just really, really difficult. That's the thing. I probably could do Demon Souls next, but it's just an extremely hard game that I'm not really good enough to beat. As you guys can see, I die sometimes even in this game, so I'm not exactly the pro gamer. I guess I'm not.
Place is locked down, Captain. Actually,
you know what I mean? Like I'm just.
And someone finally reported shots fired, so
I'm not trying to pretend like I'm something I'm not. So how can you cancel an item? Doesn't make sense to me. Oh, hi Matthew. I didn't realize you were watching. Your comment never came across the screen. Sorry about that. I just now saw it. I'm not sure why the overlay on my PS5 never actually worked. That's weird. Okay, so here's what happened. And I actually just remembered I never actually got into the story here, so I apologize for that. So Matthew, what happened is someone called about their Nintendo Switch dock. In the UK, it's been increasingly hard to find a Nintendo Switch dock, and people were wondering why this is. So someone took it upon themselves to contact Nintendo support, and well, the support agent said that they canceled the Switch dock and that they will not be producing anymore. So how do you discontinue / cancel a Switch dock when you're still selling Switches? This just leads me to believe one of two things is happening here. Number one, they're phasing out the Switch's hardware entirely, and they're going to simply focus on just the Switch Pro or Switch 2, whatever they end up calling it. Basically the direct sequel to the Switch, whatever they end up calling that. But so basically, and the second thing is that maybe the Switch Pro is a dock. Has anyone ever thought that idea? I might be the first one to think this. I might actually be. But I don't think I am. I think this is pretty obvious. But the Switch Pro might literally just be a dock. What if the Switch Pro is anti-aliasing and all these technologies through the dock, and because of that, it doesn't need an actual new console? You just buy this better dock that upscales your console up to 4K natively and different things like that. What if that's really what the Switch Pro is, and all these rumors about a Switch Pro? Realistically, Nintendo doesn't want to kill the momentum of the regular Switch, so it's literally not that. What if it's that, you know? And I think that's very possible that it could be like that.
Haven't done much photography since quitting the
We definitely don't know just yet what's going on with that. But that's basically what I mean by saying that Nintendo canceled the Switch dock, because they literally canceled the Switch dock. That's exactly what they did. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Seems kind of stupid. And I think truly they should definitely not cancel the Switch dock. Even if the Switch Pro is going to be something more than a Switch dock, I think they definitely shouldn't have canceled the Switch dock. I'm not exactly sure why they would do that, because they should still continue to support last gen's console while the last gen's still happening. Unless come early 2021 they're just absolutely done with the Nintendo Switch. I don't know, maybe that's what they're planning on doing. But we won't know yet until 2021, but don't worry, I'll have plenty of videos coming out talking about all the different things that are happening with the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Pro and what you guys can expect to see, what the leaks and rumors are suggesting. And honestly, I'm super stoked for 2021. It's actually probably going to be the best year of Switch if these rumors are legit. I did make a video talking about it, and I apologize. That video was kind of a mess. I usually try to put some pride into my work on my channel, but that video was nasty. That video sucked. And the reason why it turned out so bad is because I was super busy that day, and it's an editing mess. And I need to quit making excuses for myself. I need to take the time out every single day and make the video for you guys that you guys deserve it as my subscribers. You guys deserve a proper video, and I should definitely serve you one. And I apologize for that video being kind of a mess, because you could try to convince me otherwise, but I know it was somewhat of a mess. Let's be realistic here. It definitely was.
We're back on track.
Provisionally, as long
So
as
yeah, that's the whole
escape the mayor's attention.
cancellation of the Switch dock. But let's get into Nintendo Switch theories and different things while we do have a couple viewers here.
I'll settle for not starting any more fires.
So here's what I'm thinking, okay? 2021, if the leaks are true, and some of these leaks have to have merit to them, we know basically for a fact. Okay, so let me see here. What is the question, Matthew? I hope they're redesigning the dock. Probably not true, but still. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I really do hope they're redesigning the dock, because the dock does kind of feel like a little cheap, and for as high of a price as it is, it would be nice if the dock was nice, wouldn't it? I think it would be really sweet if we had a really nice dock. That would just be nice. But who knows? Maybe in the future we will get a decent dock, but until then, I guess we're just going to have to deal with the dock we have. But ultimately, Nintendo's got to be doing something. There's no way they just canceled the dock for no reason. I don't know if they're doing incremental updates. Maybe they're just going to make it a little stronger, a little sturdier, weigh a little more. I don't know. Or maybe they're going to do a serious overhaul, and the dock's going to look completely different than the dock we have now. Who knows? Nobody knows just yet. But back to what I was saying about the Nintendo Switch 2021 year. Here's the thing. I'm looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2 and Diamond and Pearl remakes more than anything. Like, those two are the top. And one's not even outweighing the other. If one of those two happen in 2021, I will be set. I will be so happy. Just because the last two Pokemon games, actually, no. Here's the thing, okay? X and Y for me marks the point in Pokemon where the franchise took a dip, but it was still good. I know a lot of people think Black and White 2 is the last good game. For me personally, I think X and Y would be considered a pretty decent Pokemon. I'm not going to say it's like the best one they ever made or anything, because that would be horribly inaccurate. But all I'm going to say is I think it is a decent Pokemon game, especially compared to today's standards. I'm going to go over every generation with you guys to tell you what I thought about it. Generation 1 is a classic. Though they've milked it to the point of no return, it's still classic. Generation 2, one of my favorites. Generation 3, one of my favorites. Gen 4, my absolute favorite gen. Gen 5, my absolute second favorite gen. Gen 6, okay. Gen 7, terrible. I really hated Gen 7. And Gen 8, just a little better than Gen 7. Not a lot better than Gen 7, just a little bit better. So, how this ties into the Diamond and Pearl remakes for me is I think that if the Diamond and Pearl remakes are absolutely amazing, then maybe the Masuda Pokemon games will actually be, you know, remembered a little better.
All units, armed robbery reported.
I have a soft spot for X and Y since it was my first Pokemon game. Yes, it was not my first Pokemon game, but I do have a soft spot for it too because I'm very nostalgic for that region because they really don't push Kalos too hard. They really don't. And I would like to see an X and Y remake. That would be really sweet. And I think a lot of people would too, just because I feel like it didn't get the credit it deserved. We never got Z. We never got anything. Like, at least with Sword and Shield, we never got Crown or whatever the third version was going to be, but we got the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, so it felt like a complete package at the end of the day. But when it comes to X and Y, it just felt really rushed, and like they moved on to the next gen really quickly, and it always kind of made me sad because I feel like, truthfully, they could have done better. They could have definitely done better, and X and Y could have been an amazing game, and I think it's just a passable Pokemon game. I would not say it's the worst, I would not say it's the best, but from X and Y down, everything kind of fell apart. I'd say X and Y was like the last really decent game we got. I did enjoy my time with Sword and Shield,
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen getting ready for the
but I
party.
don't think that it's necessarily a good Pokemon game. I mostly enjoyed my time with the second DLC. I didn't really enjoy any of my time with the base game. Was a little fun. The Isle of Armor was really, I didn't really enjoy it that much at all. Looking back on it, didn't really care for it like at all. Sun and Moon was easily the worst for me though.
Hey, Peter.
Sun and Moon edged out Sword and Shield just a little bit for being the worst Pokemon game in my opinion. And for all these franchises to be seeing their peak on Switch, to be seeing the best games they've ever had in their series, I'm really hoping that the Diamond and Pearl remakes are great because I hope Game Freak knows, and Masuda especially know, the pressure that's on them to deliver amazing remakes here, because obviously Gen 4 is a beloved gen, and if they mess this up, this could be detrimental for the Pokemon series. I think that would be really horrible if they did mess that up, and I really, 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 really hope they don't mess that one up. That would just be honestly terrible. I think that would literally be one of the worst things that could happen. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. Obviously, I don't think it is. I think that, you know, Game Freak, they're learning what people want. They're getting to know exactly what people want, and I think they're learning, you know. I think they're learning, and just like everybody else, they have a bad couple games. I still love Game Freak, even though they're greedy sometimes, even though I feel like they could do better. I still love them, and I'd like to think that they love us, but sometimes I wonder. But yeah, X and Y, man. Pretty decent Pokemon games. I'd say pretty decent Pokemon games. I love the Kalos region starters. They were great. All three of them are great. Greninja, man, what an impressive Pokemon. One of the most popular Pokemon of the latter generations. I consider like probably X and Y on to be like late Pokemon, even though that's probably inaccurate. I consider that to be like late Pokemon in my head mentally. Like from there on, I just consider that to be quote unquote new Pokemon. Even though X and Y was like 10 years ago, in my head it still just feels like something new, you know? Probably wrong for that, but still. And we got a cake here. Greninja has to be my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, Greninja is a sweet Pokemon. Always loved Greninja. What an impressive looking Pokemon. Always thought Greninja looked really good because, especially with Game Freak and Masuda kind of, what's the nicest way to put this here? Butchering some of the new Pokemon designs. It really feels like they took time out of their day to design the starters for X and Y to be really, really decent.
And everything, it really means a lot.
Where's he going? Okay, so
should check it outside.
Yeah, I'm really happy with X and Y. I feel like it could have been better. Like, Z would have probably been a really great game. If Z would have ever dropped, I think Z would have been probably one of the best Pokemon games we ever got, to tell you the truth.
Hey, Pete, get
Kind of makes me really sad we never actually got Z. I hope the stream isn't stuttering too bad. But I think we're fine on the PS5 because it has that built-in capture card and everything. I think we should be good, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear my heater. It's actually right next to me. Not right next to me, probably 15 feet away. So if you can hear it, I'm really hoping you can't. I don't know if this mic's that good, but maybe it is that good. I really don't know. Alright, we did level up. Sweet. We're level, we got some skill points here. We got a really cool uniform now.
I don't want to make a scene if it's nothing.
I'd say we're in business here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the Gen 4 remakes. I don't know about you, but I really, really am looking forward to the Gen 4 remakes. Like, and I really hope it's not in the chibi Let's Go style. Maybe they'll make Z after Unova remakes. You know what? Actually, I think that's definitely a possibility. I really hope that we do get Z at some point. Because I can tell me and you both really like X and Y. And I think that Z would have just been perfect. It would have fixed all the problems with X and Y. Because X and Y, being one of the better Pokemon games, still had some problems with it. I'd say, like I said, X and Y was the last, like, you know, really good Pokemon game. Or not really good, but, like, good enough to be considered a good game. Sword and Shield, kind of a mess. Sun and Moon, complete mess. And I probably, you know, will get back to posting more Pokemon content, because I know you guys do like that. Problem is, I'm just currently, there's really not too much more for me to do in the game. Basically, all I have left to do in Sword and Shield is complete the Pokedex, and I might do it. Who knows, I might live stream it. We might just get that out of the way one of these days. You know, I might do that pretty soon here, but like I said, my capture card's terrible. And my computer just, my laptop, my actual desktop could handle it, but my laptop that I usually would do a stream on or something, lately just cannot handle it. I will be upgrading it relatively quickly, so I will be probably streaming Nintendo Switch content pretty soon because I do have to buy two things, a new laptop and a new capture card, so that's going to be fun, but I don't upgrade the laptop all the time. Currently, I'm using the 11-inch MacBook Air. I am upgrading to a 16-inch MacBook Pro. I'm trying to get one of the last Intel Macs before they all switch over to the Apple Silicon because I figure for the next 5 years, I want something stable. I don't want to have to worry about compatibility issues and different things, even though, yes, it's leaps and bounds more performance. For me, performance isn't everything. If it can do exactly what I need it to do, like live streaming Pokemon content, for you guys on YouTube, which an i9 MacBook Pro 16-inch would definitely be able to do. That's all I care about. I don't care about if the M1's a better deal. I don't care about stuff like that because I don't want to have to worry about thermal throttling. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I'd rather have a 16-inch that I know is a good computer. I watched a ton of reviews on it. I've read a ton of publications on it. It is a great computer. And I know a lot of you guys don't like Macs, but I do have a Windows desktop and I have a Mac laptop. And that's kind of how I've always lived my life for years now. It works the best for me. Man, those M1 chips are really good deals, though. The 16-inch i9 MacBook is about as powerful as a MacBook Air. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's like a $2,000 and some dollar difference there. Like, that's just insane. What's going on here? This is not good.
Someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
There's no one here.
Something is happening here, and this is not good.
We will find
We gotta take these guys out.
or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them.
I really wish I could stream in 4K.
Yuri, the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and
The PlayStation at the moment
looks like a heist in progress.
only allowing for 1080p streams, which I guess is for bandwidth probably the best decision that you could make. Especially because I don't know if my Wi-Fi is good enough to push out 4K streaming. I mean,
gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
I could probably figure it out. Alright, use R to point at the floor. Okay. Okay. Web shooter. Impact web. Let's do this here. How do I do this? I forget how to actually do this. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but you know what? I'm just going to read the next comment. I already know what happened since I watched Jacksepticeye's Let's Play. Oh yeah, that's cool. Jacksepticeye is a great YouTuber. I really do like Jacksepticeye. I probably should have done this earlier. Use R to aim. Okay, I'm aiming. And point on the floor. Okay. Oh, they want me here. Oh my god. That's what they wanted me to do. That whole time. Okay. Now he's going to come over there, and in the meantime, we're going to do a perch takedown. This is sweet. Alright. So we got him all webbed up.
They always look so cozy.
Now let's move on to the next locale. Okay. Where do we go? We go through here. Right down there. So there's got to be a vent. Right here, yeah. Okay, hold X for the takedown. Okay. So in this game, there's more stealth aspects of it, I'd say.
Whoa, careful.
Than in Miles Morales. Oh yeah. Now we're getting into the fun here. Sweet, okay. We will not let anyone stand in our way. You have a fun time with that, but I will definitely be standing in your way. Hope you know that. Oh god, fell off twice here.
My patience wears thin.
Someone else is here.
I do like the stealth assassin type gameplay. I think it is fun. That's a game we should do. We should do Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If I ever end up buying it, I'll most certainly be sure to show you that. Enemies with the danger icon will cause you to be detected nearby enemies. If you attack, press X to continue. You can lure them in by webbing nearby surfaces or objects to cause a distraction. Okay. Yep, now we're taking them down. Alright, great. That's sweet. Okay.
Hey, what is that?
Hey, a camera.
This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Oh, God.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Right in the nick of time. Let's go.
MJ?
Round of applause.
What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, it was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Let me explain.
I had some headphones. I guess I do not. Oh, yes I do. Right in here. Okay, good. Oh god, they're the Apple earbuds. This is sad.
Hi.
My actual headset broke, so in the meantime I'm using the Apple earbuds just to hear the game audio.
I like to get a jump
because I was streaming it through, but you could hear an overlap, and I don't like hearing an overlap. I think that's kind of terrible, so.
I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry, it looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know.
What are we gonna have to run?
Maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started.
Okay.
Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Can do.
Okay, guys, so basically I have to reset the stream. I'll do this for tomorrow's stream, but I have to set it to be able to take in my earbuds and still keep my mic. Because when I just plugged in those, ultimately it just ruined the stream. So now you guys should be able to hear me again. Sorry about that. The katana
Fisk cut
of
Peter
the
open
14th
like a
century.
pork sausage with this the first time they fought. He got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many.
Okay, I just knocked that all down there. Okay. Alright, this does seem like a good place to stop. I will have everything set up for tomorrow's stream. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining in this stream. And as always, thank you guys so much for being with me here. I want to thank each and every one of you guys watching. I think there is only one viewer right now. And I know I said I had more time today, but you know what, actually, I'm going to get everything ready, and I'm going to stream a lot. Probably tomorrow it'll be. So probably around the same time, same place. Who knows what's going on for tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching. Get me out of here. Have a nice night. Have a nice day wherever you're at in the world. And wear a mask, because this isn't getting better.